Hey guys, Run with Craft Scissors here, and hey, it's not a planner. So my husband and I did a thing where we went and purchased a plan from HelloFresh. So I don't know if you guys have ever tried them, but it was our first time, and we were a little nervous when we ordered for sure, because it doesn't completely lock you into a contract, but it is a plan. So the average cost is $5.65 per person. So about $22.62 per meal for 4 people is what we picked. It's plenty of food for our family of 3. So, and we usually like to have leftovers. But if we go out to eat at like Cordoba, for example, because this one is a fajita like taco kind of thing, we usually spend around $30, maybe more if we're getting like chips and drinks or something. And then like even Wendy's, if you're getting full meals, I mean, that's close to $30 as well. And then if you're looking at like a sit down or curbside, that's like $40 plus tip. So I do think that at first we were a little skeptical of the prices and that kind of thing. So our plan was 3 meals for 4 people. You can choose anywhere from 2 people to 4 people. Those are the 2 options. But when you order the for 4 people meal, it's packaged so that you could cook half of it at a time. So I'll go through that with this recipe that we have now tried tonight. So it was a lot of fun. We'll talk about that. So they have different menus though. We decided to go with the quick and easy ones, but you guys can choose between like other ones like meat and veggie or family friendly, which honestly Trent didn't really like this one, so maybe next time we'll try something that is in the family friendly plan. Sorry, that was a mouthful. They also have a calorie smart or low fat, low carb options, and then they do have a pescatarian, non-meat but fish option as well. So it depends on your diet. You can work around that for sure. It also tells you how many calories it is per serving, so that's kind of nice. And then you can add gourmet meals if like you're wanting to do like a date night or a fancy dinner. And honestly, cooking this together almost felt like a date night. Like, yeah, my kid was around, but we got to spend some time together that wasn't about the shop or the channel or doing something specifically for our son. It was doing something together. So that was kind of nice because it is a struggle to find things to do together in the world we live in now. So I really enjoyed that as well. So one of the gourmet meals is like sirloin steak and roasted garlic pan sauce with mashed potatoes and broccoli. And that one was like valued at like $6 per serving. They also have extra sides and wine that you can add on as well. And they do have spicy dishes. This one wasn't too spicy, I don't think. So I'm going to go through this real quick and then talk about a few other things. But this one is the quick and easy, like I said. It's the chicken and poblano fajitas. So it has pico de gallo, Monterey Jack cheese, and then smoky red pepper crema. So that was awesome. You can see this fancy picture here. And I say fancy picture because ours turned out something similar. But to go over some of the differences, they put quite a bit of sauce on theirs. I didn't think that there was enough sauce to do that much sauce on 12 tacos or 12 fajitas, whatever. And also the cheese here is a lot thicker than like the cheese that we got. So, you know, there's going to be variances. It's almost like this is the restaurant photo in a menu, and then it's like what you actually get is a little bit different. But here it shows you the ingredients that are included. And when you look at that, everything was packaged really nicely as well. So I really like that. But I'll go through that in a minute. So there was 2 onions, but like I said, they give you 2-person and then the 4-person option. So you get to choose. And then the cutlets are about 5-ounce cutlets. So there's 4 of those. So roughly it's 1 cutlet per person. And then here there's 2 tomatoes, a lime. And then you have that smoky red pepper crema sauce. So that one, it was kind of like a sour cream with like, I don't know, smoked paprika in it. It probably had some other flavors as well. And then there's a Poblano pepper. You get 2 of those. And then I do have one that actually is from another menu of ours. So I thought I would show it to you so that you can see like how fresh it is. And we have now had the box for 2 days, and I think it shipped Sunday. So here's that. So it's really dark green and it smells really good. And it's not wrinkly or old or anything like that. So there's one of them, and it's, you know, a good size one. So there. I don't know what else to show you about the pepper, but there you go. So I brought that in case you wanted to see. And then there's the fajita spice blend. Those came in like little packets. So there wasn't measuring required. They're telling you 2 tablespoons here, but it was already portioned for you, which I loved not having to measure. And then cilantro was prepackaged as well. And then what I wanted to say about that one was that we've had trouble getting some things at the grocery store. I've told you guys that I've been doing curbside pickup. And with that, there's been times where I'm trying to meal plan with a menu and they're out of something that I need. Like we needed like diced chilies or something and they only had whole chilies. But something similar like that, cilantro might be hard to get or another ingredient. So this way you know you're going to have all of your ingredients to cook your meal. And then it came with 12 flour tortillas. These were definitely like Tex-Mex restaurant style tortillas. They were really good quality. And then here you had your half a cup of Monterey Jack cheese. This was pre-shredded, so that was kind of nice as well. And then I like this little annotation down here. It says, "Hello, Tastecations." So put the world on your plate with this curated collection of internationally inspired meals to satisfy your wanderlust. So I thought that was kind of cool because traveling is obviously kind of difficult or impossible right now. So I think it's kind of fun to have that in here. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys this cooking side. You guys see that okay? Yeah. All right. So on here, oh yeah, the prep time I wanted to mention. So on the front here, it says prep time 10 minutes, cook time 35 minutes. We were done in 43 minutes roughly. So it was a pretty good amount of time. But honestly, if I was trying to pick out food on like Qdoba's website and then go to pick it up, it probably would have taken me about 45 minutes anyway. So, it's all about what you want to do. So here, it has a little tip for hot stuff of wrapping your tortillas in foil as you go. And then it says like things you need to take out that obviously they're not going to provide for you is a baking sheet, paper towels, a small bowl, kosher salt, black pepper, and olive oil. It does give you a measurement, but over here you'll see it just says drizzle over. So once again, you don't have to measure, which I also like. You also need a cutting board and a knife. They don't say that, but it's kind of implied because the vegetables and things come whole, as in like this, okay? So this one, it's already telling you to preheat. I like that it goes step by step. And look at, there's just the simplified directions are just so easy to follow. So that was really fun. The produce was also really fresh and somewhat better than what you can get in the grocery store. It was also all really clean. It said to like go ahead and wash your vegetables. And I was like, they're pretty clean. I mean, we did, but it was definitely really good. Almost like farmer's market quality. Nothing said it was organic, but they all seemed really fresh and delicious. So I really like that. So I will say, going through here, we did end up with extra onions, and my husband made guacamole out of those. And then your chicken, you can decide about your seasoning. We thought it was perfectly enough, I think, based on that. But if you're wanting to learn to cook or you want to cook with somebody and that's kind of like a fun thing to do, I think it's a great way to do that with doing these recipes. And then the cilantro was really good. Everything was really fresh. So that was nice. You can, like I said, cook half of it if you want to, but obviously your vegetables are, going to turn in a few days anyway. So we went ahead and cooked it all up together and had leftovers. You guys can kind of see the different steps and images. But it wasn't too fast paced, but it was timed almost perfectly. Like these go in the oven, then you're doing this, then you add those to the oven, then you make your sauce. Or your salsa, sorry. You don't make the sauce. And then you make your salsa, and then it's like everything's just kind of done on time, which is sometimes a struggle when you're learning to cook or you're cooking by yourself. I feel like that can be a problem. So I don't know. In talking about prices and shipping, when all this arrived at our house, it had left Sunday, and we opened it Monday after 6. So, and everything was still really cold. It is $9 to ship it, which I'm surprised it's honestly that cheap. I know that sounds kind of high, but it had 2 freezer packs inside of the box, and then it had a divider to keep the meat from touching those fresh veggies, which sometimes when you order groceries and even in curbside, they just throw everything together. And then the meat sat on top of the freezer packs. So it was well within the temperature safe zone by the time we opened it. So I knew that my meat was still safe and, healthy for my family. And then the freezer pack the gel is biodegradable and can be washed down the sink, and then you dispose of the plastic part was also recyclable. And then the food, like I said, was shipped out and got to us in time. You pick your drop-off time, delivery time. There we go, delivery time. But everything comes vacuum sealed bags, so it can be portioned out for your needs as far as the meat, because we ordered the plan with 3 meals, so they all came at once, right? And then we have to like pick and choose which one we want to cook first, so it's nice that everything is really sealed up for you. And then, like I said, my only suggestion though is to check out the meals before you pick your plan. Because what happened to us is we thought we could see the meals as we were like choosing our plan, but it definitely like takes your payment first. And then you get to select your meals, but you can see the meals if you're not in that part of the website. So once you're in personalize your plan, once it's like taken your information for your credit card, then it's going to go ahead and charge you for that first meal selection. So that happened to us, and we were like, oh, okay, I guess we are doing this, because we were a little nervous at trying this for sure. And then we scheduled, I think it was like a 5-week plan based on the coupon that we had. So we ended up postponing it, because you can do that right after we ordered the first one, because really we just wanted to try it, and we don't have to pick it back up. We can just leave it turned off, but our coupon expires or something like that. And then once you're there, then you're customizing your plan size and what you want. And then from there, it's kind of fun. All right, so I'm going to show you guys what ours turned out like. I'm going to move this over so my husband can insert a picture, because we're doing this together. Insert a picture of what ours looked like. But it was a lot of fun to make. We really enjoyed spending time together and cooking together. You can see I added chips. So if you have some bigger eaters in your family, or you're wanting to like stretch it, I would definitely add chips or rice or beans, because it doesn't come with sides. There are some meals, like the gourmet meals definitely had sides. They had mashed potatoes and broccoli. So if that's something that you're going to need to go with it, then I would suggest buying those. And then we also added guacamole. That was not included, but we did use, there was extra onions from from this right here, so we did put that in the guacamole. As far as that one goes. And then there is 2 other meals. I'm going to show you guys those real quick. If you want me to do a review of these ones, let me know in the comments below, because I would be happy to do that and show you guys. There won't be a video of us like cooking together. We don't have that kind of setup to be able to do that. So sorry. So this one is the sweet soy pork tenderloin. So we went with pork on this one. And then this one is the Firehouse cheeseburger. So it's nothing too complicated. And like I said, everything's measured out. And then what I love about it is that the stuff that you need to have on hand is basic things like black pepper, olive oil, a salt, and the same with these. It's vegetable oil, olive oil, butter. Like, it's just mostly things that you keep on hand anyway. So, I mean, eventually you get low on those things, but that's one of those things we restock. So, I do have a referral code, because they give a referral code to everyone that has a account on HelloFresh. So it's get $70 off, but that means that basically it'll take down your overall price per meal for your plan of a few weeks. So it kind of goes through and reduces the price of each one. It's not like $70 off your first one. So like our total for our first 3 meals was $67 with the coupon. So that was our savings there, if that makes any sense. I hope that makes sense. But when you check out, you'll see it, or if you're like putting in that code, you'll see like the discount pop down and reduce it for you. So I hope you guys like this video. If you've ever tried HelloFresh, I would love to know what meals you've tried and what you've liked, or what preference or plan that you chose. Maybe I should try that one. I'm really considering trying the family friendly one to make sure that my son likes everything. He's not super picky, but as far as like, I don't know, I guess he didn't like the fajita seasoning was a little like smoky. I wouldn't call it spicy, but that was a lot of fun to do. So let me know if you've tried something like HelloFresh as well. I know there's like Blue Apron, there's a couple of other ones, so let me know if there's another one that I should be trying that was also fun for you guys to make. So thanks for watching. Give it a like and make sure you're subscribed to see more. Bye guys.